Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're making another delicious Nigerian homemade recipe. We're making Nigerian okra soup. It's a healthy and flavorful dish loved across West Africa. This soup is rich, nutritious, and perfect for any occasion. A full ingredient list will be in the description below. Let's get started. We're needing some spinach, some okra, beef, locust beans or iru, bell pepper and habanero pepper, crayfish, ground crayfish, palm oil, shaki or honeycomb tripe, chopped onions, smoked fish, cow foot, and ponmo. So I will be splitting the okra into two. I will be chopping some and I'll be blending the remaining. I'm cutting this into thin slices so that the okra can have different textures, so that it's not just slimy all through. You can have like chunks to chew on. And I prefer this sliced method to the grated one. That's why I'm doing this. You can use a grater or food processor or a blender to just roughly chop it. I blended the remaining half of the okra to be smooth so that it would have that thick consistency. So if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by, and please do well to like, share and subscribe. I hope you find this recipe useful, and let me know in the comments what you think or how you make your own okra, and if you like it in two different ways like this, or you just do the plain blending method. So here I'm going in with the beef. I'll be putting in all the proteins, the beef, ponmo, the cow foot, and the fish, the smoked fish. I would also season it with just the onions, salt, and seasoning cube. Spices like curry and thyme are not needed in local delicacies. That's why there's locust beans, there's stuff like ukpei, and local flavors. Just local flavors are needed. I'm mixing it thoroughly, then I would cover it to steam for a while before I then add some water to it, so that the seasoning can get into the beef properly and it would cook nicely. So I cover and steam for 5 to 10 minutes. Then I add some more water so that the beef can cook and be very soft. You want your proteins to be really soft and tender, and the broth would also be the base for the soup. Here I'm adding in the honeycomb tripe so that everything can cook together and the base of the soup will be beautiful. After 30 to like 40 minutes of boiling the beef, you check to see if it's tender enough. The beef has to be soft. Then I go in with the pepper mix. I use just one bell pepper and one habanero pepper, the palm oil, the locust beans, iru, and some crayfish. I don't use all of the crayfish at once. I use like half of it, then I'll use the remaining half later. So here I'm just mixing everything in, then I would cover it again so that it can cook for like the next 10 to 20 minutes. Here you check your soup for seasoning, for salt, to make sure that everything is well balanced. If you need to add more, you add more now, or you leave it as it is. My broth was already well seasoned, so there was no need to add anything more. I go in with the sliced okra and mix it in, and then I go in with the other half that was blended and I gently mix it in. So here I'm just trying to mix it in. It's really thick, so As I mix it in, I would check for the consistency, and I would add some water to make it as light as I want. You can use water, or if you still have some beef broth in your fridge, you can use some. And I'm using the remaining of my crayfish. You want to mix it in properly and check for the consistency. I'm adding some more water to make it lighter. I'm mixing it in real good. The soup is almost ready. I just have to mix it in to check for the consistency and to taste it and be sure that everything is good. So after mixing, you allow it to cook. You don't cover it anymore, you just allow it to cook for like 3 to 5 minutes. It gets done real quick. Okra is a vegetable, you don't need to overcook it. It gets done real quick. So the last thing to do is to go in with the ugu or spinach. I didn't have any ugu, so I'm using some spinach. So I'm going in with my chopped spinach. It's already chopped and cleaned. You wash your spinach thoroughly and you chop it. And yeah, I'm layering the remaining crayfish powder and just mixing it in. Spinach does not need so much time to cook. 1 to 2 minutes and it's ready. And the beautiful soup is ready. Your okra soup is ready. Guys, imagine cooking this soup and I checked my cabinet, there was no gari. So I quickly made some semo. You know, you just manage the semo like that. Eba is like the best combination for me. Let me know what your best combination for okra soup is. For me, it's eba. For you, it might be pounded yam, it might be fufu, it might be semovita. I had some semovita. I found some semovita in the cupboard because I didn't have any gari left, so I made some. Please like, share and subscribe. I really appreciate your support, and I hope to see you in my next videos to come. Thank you.